So let's start off with some of the direct ways that you'll know she'll miss you, and then I'll get into indirect ways. So one common one, and this is not also just missing you, this is regret. Y'all know I do these types of videos, but I do them with different information, re-record. So you're getting different insights and I get to elaborate. My videos aren't always long. Well, they're really, I don't think 9 minutes or 8 minutes is that long. So let's just get into the main one right now that I want to start off with is going to be hitting you up. So because this is direct, this can also refer to if, let's say, you are on socials and y'all watch each other's story and she starts watching your story. That can be a simple way. Or if you have WhatsApp and she starts watching something you post or views something, then that could be a way. And I'm saying when she starts again because it's a little bit different if she already has been or she hasn't been. So I'll dive into that in a second. But if, let's say, it's texting as well, the hitting up or watching is coming from a standpoint of trying to see where she firstly stands, because if she's not coming with you with accountability, with really like trying to make things right, apologizing, that sorts of stuff, then for one, you're not in the clears. She's testing you. She wants to see how much she can get out of you in the sense of like response, reaction. She's trying to see if you will still respond and how much are you still going to show interest and willingness. So that's one aspect. The other aspect is definitely if she's not watching what you're up to, back to like WhatsApp, or it could be on socials, even like in your posts or something. That's an indication of, in a sense, missing you, but just trying to see what you're also up to. And for some females, they do this because they want to see if they can get a reaction once you see their name pop back up, because of course that could be triggering emotions, or you can think that she's desiring you, and then of course that could lead to you wanting to reach out. So this video is also talking about, I guess, a little bit of how when they're watching and lurking and don't reach out, but that's still separately to a degree, which I'll bring a different video to talk about it. Just comment part 2 or comment stalking you or something, like, so I know what it is that you want to see or you want me to elaborate on, and leave your questions down below in your stories. Helps out other fellas, and I be reading it and helping y'all too. And while I'm at it, I might as well tell y'all, especially for the new people, you can book a consultation by clicking the link down below, and it's about you, it's about anything. And if you want real results, real solutions, I've helped out so many fellas, and I've had so many returning customers over the years, and I'm so glad to be there to support them. I've had even guys that told me about, the next chapter with the next woman, because they let go of another woman after we talked about maybe this not it, or that woman didn't change her ways. And also it's just in general to realize not only your worth and strength, but also recognizing what somebody's actually doing to you. Sometimes it's a lot different when you're dealing with them and your emotions are tied. And so let's say the logical aspect, the intellectual aspect about it, and the rationality that needs to kick in definitely happens a lot of the times when I do consultations with people, and I'd be so happy to see that. So there's a lot of options on my website. It's not just one-on-one phone calls. There's video consultation, email consultations, accountability partner, etc. And then I have products that will definitely help you. And my no contact guidance journal is currently on sale, like really big sale. So shout out to the people that already got it. I'm so glad it's helped y'all. And for y'all that will get it, shout out to y'all. Thank you. And lastly, again, new people, welcome. And of course, Patreon, you can join as a free member, join the community there, and get one exclusive video a month at least. And sometimes I get more. So the links are down below. Check them out. Now back to what I was saying. So since it's not necessarily about she's watching and might not say something, because trust me, that's common too, it still applies similarly to if she is watching and doesn't actually say something. So what I'm trying to say is that when regret comes in and missing you and all sorts of emotions, you have to look at it from the standpoint of what she is, let's say, feeling, or what's running through her minds. Her thoughts and emotions are revolving around you. So it could just shift from one emotion to another. It could be more of regret in a second, then the next second into reminiscing and just like cherishing and appreciating those memories, then turning into, oh well, I was the victim, that sort of stuff, because women can tend to have the victim mindset and believe that they were the one that were the innocent one, let's say. So it could transition so much. But think about it also like this. Obviously, if she's more emotional stuff and she's not like seeing how she messed up or doesn't want to accept it, then it's regret, but it's not ready. Like, she's not ready to take accountability. She's just not ready for growth. All sorts of stuff. It could stem from also her inner child, or like it could stem from past relationships and stuff that she hasn't healed on from, and that could be projection onto you, where if she does feel a sense of wanting to speak to you, she doesn't actually be straightforward. Instead, it's back to being direct to speak to you, but being indirect to not actually tell you what it is. Like, if it's apologies, wanting you, missing you, regretting losing you, messed up really bad, all sorts of stuff. And I think I should start doing more videos about like, oh, she knows she messed up, that sorts of stuff, because I just thought about that right now, and I feel like that would really help. Now, to my, let's say, not so direct way. So in an indirect way, she's showing you that she does have some regrets in and stuff. It could be a lot of times subliminals. If she is on socials, you will see a lot of things that revolve around downplaying relationships, or feeling like relationships aren't really her thing. So projection from being hurt, that's kind of where it's coming from. And again, a lot of this stuff is just emotionally driven, because y'all can look at it and be like, dang, like, what is she talking about, or why is she making these posts? But just think about her being in her feelings that time, and that's how she wants to express herself. So to a degree, I'll say it holds some truth, but to a degree, it's a subliminal sending it out to you, so you end up feeling a way, and then in all, returning it back to her. So when you feel away, again, with me saying in the beginning, a test is a test. So if it's going to be testing to see how you'll react when you'll reach out, that sorts of stuff, that is the main game, that's the main aim. Now, the other way too is sometimes through mutuals or people that you guys have like knowing in common or something. So it could be just simply running into somebody you know, and you're brought up, you're talked about. Sometimes she can make it be about like, yeah, I'm happy single, that sorts of stuff. But in all reality, if she's still watching your story, or if she randomly hits you up one day or on the holidays, still there's some feelings lingering around. It doesn't mean that it needs to be strong, but there's still something. Which now I'll just wrap up with, like, watch out for when she does hit you up and how she does it, because if she's still not being so straightforward, you might not know exactly where her head's at and what she's feeling, but clearly she has some sort of like missing you and wanting to be back in contact. Because if honestly, if she did not care one bit, it would be about, oh, forget it, most likely. So I hope this video helped. If you want more like this, let me know. Don't forget to comment, and don't forget about the links down below, and I'll talk to y'all very much soon. Bye, y'all.